English for kids. Yes, I teach adults. So, yeah, and one last thing about me is that I love healthy food. I love to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and also I love coffee a lot. What about you? I want to get to know you guys. So, I just want you to introduce yourself. So share your name, of course, your age if you want to share it, because yeah, I know some girls they don't like to share their age, me included. So share your name, your age, maybe what you do, like your job, or something that you love. I shared that I love coffee. What about you? Is there a certain food that you like, a certain drink, maybe a certain hobby? So, yes. And guys, I want you all to participate in the class. I want you to speak. If you want to speak, like I'm going to unmute you and you speak with us in the session, raise your hands. And also, you can text, you can write to us in the chat so that we can read your messages. So, yes, let's get started. Yeah, I want to get to know you. I want to get to hear your voices. So, raise your hands. Come on, if you want to speak. You're just going to introduce yourself. Okay, come on. Okay, if you don't raise your hands, I'm going to choose. I'm not that kind. Okay, so yes, Muhammad Fuda. How are you? Let me unmute you.
Hello, Mrs.
Hi, Muhammad, how are you?
It is such an honor to meet you again.
Oh, thank you so much. It is such an honor to meet you again. You were my student at the
Yeah,
pre-intermediate
yeah,
class.
I finished my pre-intermediate course with you.
Yes, it was amazing. Oh my God, I'm really happy to talk to you again. How is
Yeah, yeah.
everything?
Everything is gonna be okay.
Yes, that's amazing. So, could you introduce yourselves to the group, Muhammad?
Yeah. My full name is Mohammed Fathi Fouda. I'm 25 years old,
Yes,
and in 2 months I'll be 26. I worked as a control room operator and a customer service representative at a
yes,
resort called Porto Golf Marina.
that's
And
amazing.
I consider myself outdoorsy person. I like hiking. I like
Yes.
playing ping pong, football, and my hobby is watching movies and series.
Yeah, that's very nice. So you like movement, you like playing sports, and you also
Uh,
like to watch movies and series. That's amazing. What kind of movies? Arabic movies or English movies, Muhammad?
Honestly, both.
Both. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yes. Is there a favorite movie you can recall, you can remember?
Yeah, I remember the movie called Pursuit of Happiness
Oh,
with
yeah, Will
the
Smith.
greatest actor Will Smith.
Yes, he is. I actually agree with you. He is such an amazing actor. And that is, wow, that is such a movie. Yes, that's very good.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for sharing that. And I'm really glad to talk to you again, Muhammad. Thank you for joining.
you're welcome.
Yes. Okay, so Myrna, she wrote, I'm Myrna, 34 years old. That's very nice. Working as a senior prevention and control specialist in the healthcare sector. Okay, wow, that's a very good job. Yes. Reading, ooh, and netting. Wow. Those are amazing hobbies. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, so another one. Come on, raise your hands. Let's speak, guys. Yes, you're here to speak. You're here to learn to improve your English. And I'm telling you, the first step is to actually try to speak. Make mistakes, break the ice. Don't worry. So, yes. Okay, good. How are you, good? Let me. Okay. Yeah. I unmuted you, Get. Can you speak now? Yes,
Hello, Assalamu
good.
alaikum. I am fine.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, how are you, good?
I'm fine, and you?
Yes, I'm really good, alhamdulillah. So, where are you from?
From Egypt.
That's very nice. So, yeah,
Yes.
introduce yourself to the group, please.
What?
Introduce yourself, like
Okay,
maybe,
okay.
yes,
My name is Jad Al Abd from Egypt. I am 39 years old. I
yes,
have a bachelor degree electrical technology industrial education college from Hilwan University. I
yes,
am married. I am electrical trainer.
yes.
I am work now in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, so I
That's
work now in Saudi Arabia. That's amazing. And do you
yes,
have a favorite
yes,
hobby, maybe a favorite drink or food?
yes. I favorite drink tea.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, lots of Egyptian, especially Egyptians, yes, they love tea. Yeah?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, so you can say my favorite drink is tea or I like tea. Yeah, that's amazing. I love coffee actually, but yeah, tea is also very nice, good. Thank you.
yes.
That was amazing. Yes.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, I'm Asma, I'm 29 years old. I like singing. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, very good. I'm Muhammad Turkey. I'm 24 years old. I work investor. Ooh, that's very nice. Great job. Yes. So yeah, ladies. Yes, I love it. Nurhan. Yes, that's my sister's name. Yeah. So, hi, Nurhan. How are you? Nurhan, I unmuted you. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really good. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Yes. So, yes, honey, would you like to introduce yourself to us?
Yes,
Yes.
I want to benefit from your experience and determine my standard in English.
Yeah, please.
Okay, my name is Nurhan Mohammed. I'm from Aswan. And I worked as an English teacher for preparatory school.
Wow. Very nice.
I like it that your sister have the same name as me.
Yes, yes. She's Nurhan also. Yeah, I love the name. It's such a nice name. Yes. And you're an English teacher. I love to have
Yes,
English teachers in my class because we can feel each other. Yes, we can get along really well. Yes,
I
that's
have
very nice.
followed the Dr. Muhammad a long time ago, so I want to benefit from your courses and conversations.
Definitely.
So I attended today.
That's actually amazing. You're going to benefit a lot from the academy and of course from Dr. Muhammad. He's our role model. He's such an amazing guy and we all learn from him actually. Amazing, Nurhan. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you didn't tell us something that you love. Apparently you love teaching because I know that if you're a
Yes,
teacher, you love
yes,
teaching. Yes? I know,
yes.
yes. So is there something else that you love?
I love swimming and reading.
That's
About
amazing.
food, I like healthy food.
Wow, we have lots of things in common. I told you. Yes, that's very good. I love swimming too. Yeah, that's actually amazing. Thank you so much, Nurhan. Nice to
Yes.
talk to you.
Okay.
Me
Nice.
too. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Sharqiyya. That's amazing, guys. Yes. I didn't know I read it as Shakira. I didn't get it at first, but yeah. Very nice. Okay, so Abdullah, let me unmute you. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hi. Wa alaikum assalam wa
Hi,
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, Abdullah?
fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, alhamdulillah. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes,
Yes, please.
my name is Abdullah Hani Muhammad. I am 19 years old. I was born in Tanta.
Yes.
I am a student at Sadat Academy for Management Science. I like reading coffee.
Yes. You
Um,
read what?
what?
What do you read?
Uh, يعني some books
Yes, some
and
books,
novels.
definitely. Yes. And novels. Wow, that's amazing. In Arabic, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Who's your
One
favorite
English.
writer?
آه كتير والله.
Yes, they are amazing.
And I love basketball.
Wow, that's amazing. So you love reading and you also love basketball, and you're so young. That's very good. That's amazing. Nice to talk to you, Abdullah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hela, 21 years old. I'm from Giza. Yes, Malak. Hi. Hi, everybody. Ibrahim. Hi, everybody. Yes. Okay, and Wissam or Wiem. Yes. Oh, Wiem. That's a nice name. Where are you from?
I'm from Kafr Sheikh.
Okay, that's a very nice name, and I think that's not a common name in Egypt. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes,
فعلا.
yeah. So, would you like to introduce yourself, Wim?
Okay. I'm Am. I'm 30 years. I'm from Egypt. I
Yes.
like reading. I like English so much. I like listening, speaking, and reading English.
Wow, that's amazing. Yes.
I'm an English teacher. I love to learn. To learn children how to write from the beginning,
That's
sounds,
actually, yes.
and so on. I like to
Yes.
speak English more and more. If I make so many mistakes, so I learn.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, we all make mistakes and we all learn. Yes, that's
Yes.
actually amazing. So you want to teach kids or teach
Yeah, teach.
children,
Yes.
not, yes.
Yes.
So to
Learn.
teach
Yeah.
children, yes, and that's actually amazing. And by the way, you have such an amazing pronunciation. That's a very good step. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Most welcome, yes. Hi, I'm Nagla Yusuf and I'm a housewife. I like shopping and walking. Okay, everybody, yes, welcome to our amazing session. And again, for those who have just joined us, so again, my name is Annette, and I'm gonna be your teacher, your English teacher for today's amazing session. And today, actually, we have such an amazing session. So without further ado, let's dive straight into our session. And our session today is, yes, it's about translating. Yes, how can you stop translating from English into Arabic and the vice versa? Because as we're going to talk about later in the session, translation is such a bad technique when it comes to you learning any other language, and especially English. And I'm going to give you reasons. Thank you. That is so nice. You're beautiful too. That is so nice. Yes. Okay, so now I need your full attention, because if you take to heart everything we're going to talk about in today's session, I can assure you that's going to be a life-changing session for you. So yes, we're going to learn how can you stop translating from English into Arabic. Yes, it is my main problem and my main issue. Yes, it is an issue. It is such a big problem for all of English learners. So yeah, let's start with this. Yes. Do you remember أشجان in لا تراجع ولا استسلام? إحنا محتاجين حد محل ثقة. Yeah? Is that English? Definitely not. Yes. And we all wanted to avoid that kind of translation. We don't want to be like Ashgain, so don't be like Ashgain. So how and why, we're gonna talk about that now. So yeah, let's dive straight into our session. So firstly, we're gonna talk about the reasons, guys. What do you think? So why does translation between English and Arabic sometimes fail? So what do you think about the reasons? Yes. How are you, Iman? Yeah, good to talk to you. So now I want to convince you to avoid translation. Yeah, to avoid the translation technique between English and Arabic and the vice versa. Why? We're gonna talk about that later. And one of the most important reasons you should avoid translation is that different sentence structure. English and Arabic they are different languages and they use different structures. So if you try to literally, like word by word, literally translate from English into Arabic, will you make a correct sentence? No, you won't. Yes. It's gonna be a wrong sentence. By the way, guys, if you don't understand anything, if I'm speaking fast, if you want me to clarify even in Arabic or to clarify it in a different way, please tell me to stop. Please ask questions. I love questions, okay? So don't hesitate to share questions, to share that you don't understand anything, okay? So yeah, so how is the sentence structure in English different than Arabic? So how can you make a sentence in English? Can anybody answer that? How can you make, yes, awkward the translation? Amazing, Mirna. That's actually 100% true. You know Google Translation? When you put a sentence on Google and you wait for it to translate it for you, is it a correct sentence? Not really. Why? Because the structure is different. So how can you make a sentence in English? Raise your hands or maybe share in the chat. Yes, we're gonna talk about the dictionaries. Amazing, Safa, yes. So in English, as Safa said, you just use the subject, and the subject, like any English sentence, should start with a subject, the one who does the action. And then simply the verb. So you say, I play. That's the subject. I is the subject. Play is the verb, for example. And then you can continue with the object or with any different kind of sentence. So mainly in English, it's the subject and then the verb. Amazing job. Thank you guys in the chat. Yes, subject, verb, object. Wow. You guys are amazing. Yeah, that is such a very good answer. Okay, very good. So another example for using the adjective in English, you use the subject, as in this example, she, that's the subject of the sentence. And then if you're going to use an adjective, you should use verb to be. You know, verb to be, am, is, are. So I am, she, he is, and then they are, we are, and so on. Amazing, Wim. Yes, I love your interaction in the session. Yes. Keep going, guys. Yes, I'm reading your chat. So that's the subject, she, and that's verb to be, is. And then you use the adjective first and then the noun, and that's a completely different thing in Arabic. So in English, we use the adjective first and then the noun. And that's a very common mistake, especially with beginners. They literally translate from Arabic into English, which is not correct in English. So in Arabic, it's the opposite. We say the noun, we use the noun first, and then we mention the adjective. So you say bint جميلة. So, and also the subject here, it's not even there. It's a hidden, it's in implicit. So it doesn't, we don't say it explicitly. So bint جميلة. That's a noun and that's the adjective. So the structure in both languages, they are different. Amazing. Yes. So for example, do we say house big or a big house? Yes. A big house. Amazing. That's amazing. Very good, guys. Yes. And what else did you notice here? You notice that verb to be, we don't use it in Arabic. Yes. In English, we said she is a beautiful girl. Is here is verb to be. But in Arabic, ما بنقولش هي تكون بنت جميلة. We don't usually say that. We just say بنت جميلة أو هي بنت جميلة, yes? So we don't use verb to be as much in Arabic, but you must use it in English. If you don't use it, it won't be a correct sentence. So here, the structure, the grammar is absolutely different. So that's a big, major reason you should never translate, yes, between English and Arabic. Literal translation. Yes, amazing, girls. Yes. That was our lesson today at school. I'm so happy. Yeah, that's very nice. Yes. Okay. Yes, so let's now move to the second reason. And that one, I really love it. It's one of my favorite. And also, native speakers use them all the time. What do they use? They use idioms and expressions. And idioms, it's just a group of words. You can never translate them literally. You can never translate them word by word. It's some words, when you put these words together, they give a completely different meaning. So this meaning you have to know. It's not literally translated. It's never actually. It can never be translated literally. So these idioms and expressions, native speakers use all the time. And I gave you one of my favorite idioms ever. Number one is to break a leg. Yes. Yes. We're gonna explain. Yes. Number two, Zainab. Wow, such an amazing answer. Number two, under the weather. Number three, a piece of cake. A piece of cake. We don't say off cake, a piece of cake. Cost an arm and a leg. And then on cloud nine. So these are what? 5 idioms. And on the other hand, we have 5 different meanings. A, very expensive. B, very easy. C, very good or good luck actually. D is very happy. E is very sick. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. I need you to try to match the idiom with the meaning. So yes, go ahead in the chat. Also raise your hands if you want to share the answers together. Yes, come on. It's getting really hot in here. Yes, Zainab, amazing. You guys are doing amazing in the chat. Myrna, Zainab, yes. Sarah, Lamia, yes. Everybody. Wow, you're amazing. Habiba, wow, that's very good. Yes. Yeah, let's do it together. Yes. So let's start. Yes. With raise your hands if you want to answer. Let's start with yes. Yeah. So Muhammad Fuda, number 1, please. Break a leg. What's the answer? Oh, let me unmute you. I always forget to unmute you guys. Yeah,
Break a
Muhammad.
leg means good luck.
Amazing. Thank you. Can you use it in a sentence?
Wait a minute.
Take your time.
Break a leg in your exam tomorrow.
Amazing. Wow. Big hand for Muhammad. That was such an amazing example and amazing answer. So, surprisingly enough, when someone tells you in English, break a leg, you always think that, oh my God, that's a very bad thing. Like he's wishing me to break my leg, that's very bad. But no, because we don't translate literally from English into Arabic. Break a leg, that's an idiom. And actually, it's a way to wish good luck, to say good luck. So if your colleague is going to a job interview, if you have an exam, if you have an important course, for example, a lecture like today, so maybe your brother, your sister, or your colleague can tell you, oh, go, break a leg. Good luck. Yes, so that's break a leg. Amazing, Muhammad. Thank you. And everybody in the chat, that was amazing. Okay, very good. So number 2, under the weather. So yeah, I need someone to answer. Under the weather. And also try to use it in a sentence. Hi, Musab. How are you? Yes, Hanan. Let me unmute you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, alhamdulillah. So do you know what does under the weather mean?
Under the weather mean very sick.
Thank you. Can you use it in a sentence?
Today I feel under the weather.
Wow, big hand for Hanan. Thank you so much. That was such an amazing answer. Yes. So exactly. Under the weather, it is such a way to say that you're sick. You're not feeling well. You're not okay. Yes. So, as she said, today I feel a bit, like not a lot, a bit under the weather. So you can use it with the verb feel. You can say I feel under the weather, or with the verb to be. So I am or she is under the weather today. Perfect. And I saw another example. Please be quiet today because I am under the weather. Wow, that's a very good example. Yes, definitely. Okay, very good. So now let's move on to three, a piece of cake with Islam. Let's unmute you guys. Yeah, raise your hands.
Hey, hello.
Hi, Islam, how are you?
Very good.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Thanks so much.
So, yeah,
I go
number
to
three, please.
okay.
Yes.
It's a piece of cake. It's very easy.
Thank you. That's true. Yes. Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes, the exam was like a piece of cake or very easy or easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Wow, that's another good expression. Perfect, Islam.
Mm.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Yes.
much for the chance.
Yes, most welcome. Very nice. So a piece of cake, easy. When you say something was or is a piece of cake, it means very easy. So again, it's not an actual piece of the cake. It's just another meaning for easy. So yes, let me read the learning English is just use verb to be. Learning English is such a piece of cake. Hopefully. Amazing. Very good. Yes. Our lesson today is a piece of cake. Wow, you guys are amazing. Very easy. Yes, that's definitely true. Okay, so a piece of cake, it means very easy. Number 4, cost an arm and a leg. That's gonna be Nurhan, are you raising your hands? Let me unmute you.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
I'm with
Yes.
you.
Yes. How are you?
Cost
So
an arm and a leg. It's mean very expensive. It's cost an arm and a leg to buy a car.
wow, that's actually amazing. Thank you so much. Yes,
Thank you.
great job, Nurhan. That's a very good answer. So, cost an arm and a leg, it means very expensive. So, when you buy something that is very expensive, like you paid lots of money for it, you just say it costs me an arm and a leg. So, for example, yeah, as she said, the new car costs me an arm and a leg. Bravo. My laptop costs me an arm and a leg. Bravo. Yes. My favorite phone. Yes. It costs me an arm and a leg. Perfect. Very good. Yes. Okay. Great job. So number 5, that's gonna be on cloud 9, and that's gonna be with Musab. Yes.
Yes, hello, ma'am.
Hi. How are
I
you? Where
think
are you
it's
from?
actually originally I'm from Sudan, but right now I live in Qatar.
Yes. You guys have amazing names. I love your names. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
So on cloud
Thank
9.
you.
Most welcome.
On cloud nine, I think that it means good luck.
No, actually, we used good luck with break a leg.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, oh,
That's
sorry.
okay.
Okay,
Yes, don't say sorry when you make a mistake. That's okay.
okay, thank you. I think that cloud nine, very happy.
Thank you. Amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So it means very happy. Could you use it in a sentence?
Of course, yeah. Last month I made my promise right to my wife because I promised her to buy gold, 100 gram of gold for her, and
Yes.
that made her on cloud nine.
Yeah, that's actually amazing. That made her on cloud 9. Yeah, that's actually amazing. Very good. Yes.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you. Most welcome. Very nice. So, yes, on cloud 9 it means very happy. So, you can say I was on cloud 9. It means I was very happy. Yes, so today I was on cloud 9 because a student gave me a chocolate. Yeah, we love that. Yes. My favorite. Okay, we read that. Hi, Rutana. How are you? Islam, it means happy over the moon. Wow. Islam, he gave us another idiom, which is very, very good. And It has the same meaning, over the moon. That's amazing. Uh-oh. Oops, what's wrong with the typing? Yeah. So over the moon, actually, it means very happy, on cloud nine. Thank you, Islam. That was very nice. When I asked my kids, how do you feel today? They answered, we are on cloud nine, over the moon. Such an amazing sentence. Thank you. I was on cloud nine when I received, when I got is better, got a promotion. Yes, in my job. That's amazing. We don't say receive a promotion, we say to get a promotion. It's better. I bought a car. It is very expensive. Amazing. Wow. Today I'm on cloud nine because of the, oh, for that lesson. Yeah, that's amazing. Thrilled, delighted. Wow, those are amazing words, Muhammad. Yes, as usual, actually. Yes. So I was on cloud nine because of getting what? Oh yeah, getting out with my friends. That's actually amazing. Time out. Time out, is that the name? That's nice. Yeah. Okay, very good. So these are the answers if you want to check them. Yeah. So 1 with C, 2 with A, 3 with B, A with A, oh, 4 with A, and 5 with D. So these are different 5 idioms. So again, idioms is a big reason actually on why you should never translate from English into Arabic. And if you want to sound like native speakers, you should actually try to use expressions, phrasal verbs. We have something else called the phrasal verb, idioms in your conversation when you speak to sound more natural and to sound more smooth. I feel on cloud nine when I help others. That's amazing. Very good. Yes. It's a compound name. Oh, that's a very nice one. Yes. Yes, and slang. Yeah. So some actually idioms they are formal. Yeah. So that's amazing. Very good. So now let's move on to the third reason. And that is something very, very good. So collocations. Something called collocations in English. Does anybody know what does collocation mean or what's collocation in English? And that's also a big sign on your fluency. If you use collocations correctly, that's a big, big sign on your fluency. So yeah, Lamis, let me unmute you.
I think it means when we use verbs before names, like make a mistake or do especially them.
That's actually amazing. Thank you so much, Lamis. Yes, that's a correct answer. Yes. Okay. So yes, Asma, you want to say something? Let me unmute you.
Yeah, I guess it's 2 or 3 words come together. Always come together.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, Asma. That's
Thank you.
actually
You're welcome.
true. Yes. So actually, we have different types of collocations. So collocations just mean some words, they go with different words. They just go together. Why? There's no reason. Okay, so you just have to learn that. So, without any reason, just some words, they go with some other certain words. For example, yes, guys, you're mentioning some amazing examples in the chat. So, for example, do we, yes, do you do or make a decision? It's amazing. It's to make a decision. It's to do exercise. Why? No reason. It's just the way it is. We always use make with decision. Okay? Yes, make your bed, as you've mentioned. Amazing. Can you say, I do my bed every day? Not really. Do the dishes. You use the dishes, you know the dishes. We hate it. Yes, girls? Yes. Amazing. So we say, do the dishes. We don't say make the dishes. So yes, these are collocations. Some words, they go with certain words. Amazing. Do you do or make a mistake? It's to make a mistake. Amazing. Very good. These are collocations. Bravo. Very nice. So it's to make a decision, make a mistake. Is it to do your best or to make your best? Do your best. Amazing. Yes. Yes. It's to do your best. So when you have a job interview, for example, I tell you, go, do your best. Yes, amazing. Why do? It's just the way it is. No reason. Yes, amazing. Hella, yes. Okay. Um, is it heavy traffic or crowded traffic? Yes. Yes, it's heavy traffic. Yes. So heavy traffic means, lots of cars. Yes, you cannot move, you're stuck. So that's a heavy traffic. We don't say crowded traffic, even though the literal word is crowded. Yes? So crowded, it means lots of cars, literally. But we use heavy traffic. Yes, amazing. Very nice. The rush hour, that's a very good one. Yes. Do we say a big change or a large change? Yes, as you mentioned in the chat, it's a big change. So big is change. We never say large change. Yes. We use large with more physical things, like we say that's a large room, that's a large class, for example. Yes, but that's a big change. I need a big change in my life. So yes, so these are collocations. Some words, they go with some other words. How can you learn them? We're going to talk about that later in the session. But it's very important that you know the collocation and you try to use them correctly so that you understand the native speakers when they speak, and also you can speak correctly. Yes, you can speak fluently. So collocations is our third, and it is also a very important reason. Yes, not memorized. I mean, yeah, kind of, but yes, it's kind of, but it comes with practice more. I don't want you to memorize stuff because it's hard, but it comes with practice. We're gonna talk about that later. Abdel Fattah. Yes, Abdel Fattah. Hi, how are you? So, okay, so hi, Abdel Fattah. My name is Alaa Ahmed, and today we're talking about the translation technique. Why it's a bad idea to translate literally from English into Arabic, or the opposite, or the vice versa, from Arabic into English. So we're talking about reasons why we shouldn't translate. Okay? Yes. If you don't understand that, tell me to clarify more. Okay. So we're done with the collocation. Most welcome. Yes. And then that's you, Abdel Fattah, right? From my course. Yeah. I love to meet and to talk to my students again. Yes, how are you? I actually missed you guys. Only reasons. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna give you reasons, and then of course I'm going to give you solutions, and that's the point, definitely. But just wait. We're gonna move to the solutions maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes after 5 minutes. Yes. Okay. So number 4 is, yes, this problem. Lots of words in English, they don't have one single meaning. They have different meanings, yes? So, and all the meanings, they are not related. So the context matters. The context, it means the situation. You have to know what they are talking about so that you understand exactly which meaning is meant, yes? So the situation is matter. You should know the text. Yes, amazing, very nice. Yes. So lots of words in English, actually, they have lots of different meanings. Yes. Okay, so yes, amazing. الأهلي match? Really? Okay. Yes. Um, yes. Amazing. You guys are giving examples. Yes, yes, that's a good idea. Give me examples. Anything you can remember. One word in English that has 2 or maybe 3 meanings. Yes, the first one is light, definitely. Light, it has lots of different meanings. One of them is the light, turn on the light, turn off the light. The other meaning is the opposite of heavy. Yes. So you say the bag is very light. I can carry it easily. Yeah? It's the opposite of something heavy you cannot carry. So these are different meanings for light. Verb have. Oh my God. Yeah, it has lots of different meanings. So, possession, when you talk about something that you own. So you say, I have a car, I have a house. That is something that I own. Or maybe in that sentence, it comes with the eating meaning. So, for example, okay, can you call me later because now I'm having my lunch. I'm eating my lunch. Yes, so these are different meanings. Yes. Right, definitely is another example. You can say turn right, turn left, or oh my God, I agree with you. You're right. Yes? Like I agree with your opinion. And let's read more of your examples. Wow, 18 messages. I love it. Yes, يمتلك يتناول. Bravo. وإم. Yes. Lamp. That's amazing. Very good. Yes. Oh, yes, Hanan, that's a very good one. Patient. Yes, patient, it has two meanings, definitely. Someone who's sick, مريض, or someone who's really patient, صبور. Amazing, very good. Bank, comma, yes. Turn right, turn left. Yes, amazing. Yes. Dark, amazing. Yes. Book. Oh, yeah, that's a very common one. Book. Yes. That's very good. Yes. Yeah, I love that. Turn right. Humans are right. That's a very nice one. Have an eat. Yes. Thank you. I am cold, or I feel cold, or I have a cold, like the flu. Yeah, that's very nice. Bravo. Park. Yes. Bank. Definitely. Save money and save lives. These are all actually collocations also. Yes. Believe. Yes. That's actually amazing, guys. Watch, the watch, and then you watch a movie. Bravo. Wow. Break. Definitely. Wow. Break, actually, it has lots of different meanings. But yeah, I need a break. I'm really tired. Or to break something. Very good. Yes, amazing. So it's very important to again be careful with the context, with the situation, so that you don't translate in a wrong way. Yes, that's actually amazing. Very good. So that's our fourth reasons. Our fourth reason. And the last one we're going to talk about today is the grammar. So, of course, we mentioned in the first point that the sentence is different, like the structure. How can you make a sentence? Why? One reason of that, because of grammar. The grammar is different. Remember, I told you that, for example, in English, we always use verb to be before the adjective. I say, she is beautiful. Is. I need verb to be. But in Arabic, I don't use that verb to be as much. Yes? I say, she is tall. I don't use it in Arabic. That's a grammar difference. Another grammar difference, for example, the present continuous. That's, of course, one of the most common tenses in English. So, for example, in English, you say, I am studying English now. That's an action happening right now. In Arabic, you just say it as usual. There is nothing to indicate the continuity of something. So you say, أنا بدرس أو أنا بذاكر. Yes? So it doesn't have the same grammar form. And another big one is gender. Yes? In Arabic, we differentiate between the man and the woman as the verbs, for example, and so on, between the he and the she. But in English, there is no such thing. It's considered the same. Okay, yeah, definitely. You can go to pray. Yes, may Allah accept it, inshallah. Yes. That's gonna be a little bit hard for now, Aisha. But yes, so these are big differences when it comes to grammar in both languages. So now we said the reasons. I convinced you that translation is a really bad technique when it comes to learning English or actually learning any language. So These were the 5 reasons. Different sentence structure, idioms and expressions, the use of collocations, context matters, and then the grammar. And also we have lots of different other reasons, but we don't have enough time. So now let's move to the fruit, to the solution. How can you fix that? How can you stop translating and speak like natives? Yes. Yes, definitely. Okay. So number 1, and that's my first tip, I need you guys all to try to always think in English. And I need you to start very simple. Like, for example, I want you to try to say, to narrate your actions, what you do every day in English, in your head, like with yourself. So, for example, now I'm very hungry. So I need to think in that in English. I try to think of that in English. Okay, so I'm hungry. What can I eat now? Can I order a pizza, for example? And you try to speak out loud with yourself. You will not be crazy, but you will be learning. So I want you to try to speak with yourself, to narrate that in English, to try to think in that in English. Maybe also journaling. You can write a situation that has happened to you today, for example, something that you're happy about in today, something that you liked at work today, for example. Write that in English. Try to think about it in English. You can also use AI to help you with that. And a very good technique also to record to yourself. Like record to yourself, try to narrate, try to speak about a specific situation, a specific movie, for example. But remember to start small, especially if you're a beginner. Try to narrate that, record that, or write that in English as much as you can. And also your surroundings. Like, for example, I want you to look at everything and try to find the English meaning of it. For example, that's very easy. So I know that's called the cell phone, for example. If I don't know, so I should search for it. I should look it up in the dictionary. I know that that's a pen, that's a notebook, that's called the sticky notes, for example. Everything around you, try to think, what does that mean in English? So you immerse yourself in English. You try to think in English. Yes. I'm making a pizza now. Yeah, I'd like to join. Yeah, I love pizza. Yes. Yes, definitely. Thinking in English needs a lot of vocabulary. How can you get those vocabulary? In the second, I think the second. Yeah, the second step. Or actually the third. Guys, you can search for it. We have now very useful tools, for example. AI is one of the easiest tools. It really makes our life easier. So you can use AI, for example. Yes, if you don't know, you can search about it. You can look it up in the dictionaries or maybe even ChatGPT, Gemini, for example. You can take a picture. Yes, everything is easy nowadays, but it needs effort. You can take a picture of something and send it to Gemini and tell it, what does that mean? How can I say that in English? What's the name of that object in English? You have to do that so that you try to think in English more. Yes, and by the way, it's a perfect way for the information to stick in your mind. So try to think in English. Yes. Oh my God, that's very nice. Thank you so much, Islam. I'm so honored. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Okay, so always try to think in English. Speak and say your actions in English. Now, for example, what are you doing? So you think in English. Okay, I'm attending an English lecture. Yes. I'm listening to Alaa. She's talking about stopping translation. Yes, the translation technique, for example, and so on. Try to speak, to narrate your actions in English. That's very good. So that's the step number 1, and that's a very important tip, a very important advice. My second advice, yes, learn chunks. not single words. What do I mean by chunks? Remember the collocation problem? You told me that it needs memorization. Yes, how can you do that? When you find any word that you don't know the meaning of it, I need you to check it in the dictionary. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And I want you to study it, to memorize it in like the whole phrase together, not only word. I want you to memorize, to study chunks, learn chunks, not single words. So don't only learn decision. Okay, decision, قرار, decision, قرار. No, I need the phrase. So okay, it's to make a decision. It's a quick decision, for example. So chunks, phrases, it's better. Don't just learn break. Okay, break, break, break. No, learn I need to take a break. Take a break. Take a break together as a phrase, as a chunk. Chunk, it means like a phrase, a piece, not single words. That's very, very important, and it will help you to speak automatically, to speak spontaneously without thinking, okay, I know decision, but what's the verb with decision? You think and then you don't speak because you're thinking and you're translating. Yes, right? That happens to everybody. But if I know it's to make a decision, it will be automatic, it will be spontaneous, it will be fast. I will be fluent. You got me? So that's very important, guys. This step is very, very important. I need you to try to learn in phrases, in sentences. Never memorize a word alone. Never do that. Amazing. Yes, I always used to do that. Yes, I always used to do that, by the way. So I have a notebook, and whenever I learn something new, I wrote it in a sentence, and I know the phrase, I know the chunk, so that you speak fluently. So that's the second tip, and that's very, very important. Yes, guys, that's amazing. So yeah, never learn single words alone. Okay, very nice. Yes, my third tip is to use English dictionaries. And that's very, very important. And that's our biggest problem, especially with like Arabic speakers. So we need to learn the word in Arabic. In every course, I have those students who, okay, I need the Arabic word. I need what's the Arabic word of it. I always tell them the same answer. Please try to avoid the Arabic translation. I need you to understand the meaning in English. And that's why it's very, very important for you to use English dictionary. So what are the English dictionaries? I recommend Oxford Online Dictionary. That's a very good one. Also Cambridge Online Dictionary. That's a very good one. Again, or you can also use AI, Gemini, for example. Why it's important to use English dictionaries? And is it easy to use English dictionaries? Yes, it's easy. It gets easier with time, especially with Oxford and Cambridge. They give you simple meanings. It's not very complicated. So it's simple meanings. Also for AI, you can write to ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever AI tool you're using. Give me simple meaning. Give me the simple meaning in English. So try to learn it in a simple way in English. If you still want to learn the Arabic word, maybe you can use that, but later. Try to avoid it at the beginning if you can't. لأن لازم أعرف المعنى العربي دلوقتي. But make it as the second option, not the first option. So why it's important to use English dictionaries? The link of the dictionary, okay. Just type on Google Oxford Dictionary, you're going to find it. Let me... Definitely, it will help you to increase your vocabulary, build up your vocabulary, know lots of vocabulary, definitely. Yes, that's actually true. There you go. Or actually, where's the Oxford? No, not that one. I use this one. Okay, yeah, they are the same. So Oxford or Cambridge Dictionary, guys, they are both very good. Just write in Google Oxford Dictionary and there you go. Okay, why it's important? Firstly, as we said, it's very important for you to try to learn and try to understand the meaning in English. That's very one. That's number one, and that's very important. Number two, actually, it's a very good thing with the English dictionary. They give you something called the synonym and antonyms. Amazing. Yes, it will help you to think in English. What are synonyms and antonyms, guys? What do you think? All the speaking applications, they are paid. Okay, they are paid. So you can use Gemini, for example, for the speaking, to practice speaking or join any course. But all the other websites, it's paid. Definitely amazing. So synonym, guys, it means the same meaning. In Arabic, مرادفات. Antonyms, it means the opposite meaning. So for example, the word small. What's a synonym for the word small? We can say tiny. Tiny, it also means small. So small, it's the same as tiny. Bravo. What's the antonym? The opposite is big, large. Yes? So now I looked up one word. How many words did I learn? Maybe 3, maybe 4. Yes? Because English dictionaries, they offer synonyms and antonyms. So you don't learn only one word, you have 4, 5, 6 words, and so on. That's a very good one. Yes. So that's another reason you should use English dictionaries. Number 3, and that's very, very important. Remember when I say learn in chunks, in phrases? Yes, don't use single words. How? From the English dictionary. So, because he's going to use the word that you looked it up, he's going to use it in examples, in sentences. So now you know how to use the word, and that's very important. Some students, actually most of the students, they have lots of words. They know lots of words. It's not the problem. But their problem on how to use these words in a sentence. How to collocate, how to use collocations, for example. How can you fix that? When you look the word up in an English dictionary and you read it in sentences and also take notes and write the full sentence or maybe a chunk of the sentence. What's the verb before it? What's the adjective before it? And so on. So they give you example sentences. They will learn you or they will teach you how can you use the word in sentences. And number 4, of course, is the pronunciation. In the English dictionaries, in all the English dictionaries, there is going to be this icon. You can press on it. It's American pronunciation or British pronunciation, whatever you prefer. You can press on it to listen to the pronunciation and then repeat. Listen, repeat, listen, repeat, till you know the word with the correct pronunciation. And that's very important. Every single new word you learn, you have to check the pronunciation of the word in the English dictionary. According to what you're learning. If you're learning British, choose the British. If you're learning American, choose the American. But it's very important to learn and to listen to the pronunciation and don't depend on you reading the word because sometimes it doesn't work. English sometimes is not that easy. Yes, we don't have rules for every single word. So you have to check the pronunciation. So using English dictionaries, I'm telling you guys, it's a life-changing one. You can use it to increase your vocabulary, improve your language, and to start to think in English. Okay, very nice. Is there any problem, anything that you don't understand so far? Yes, Malek, that's amazing. Yes, Collins, it's actually a very good one, but I think Oxford and Cambridge, they are maybe easier. I don't know. But it's whatever you prefer. Yes, guys, Miss Mohga, she sent you the link. If you have the WhatsApp link, if you want to ask about any of the courses that Engli-Vision offers, so you can send a message to the WhatsApp. Yes, she sent it again now. Okay, very nice. Okay. Yes. Also, you told me that I need lots of words. I need to learn lots of words. So, let me ask you, is it a good idea to just write on Google, okay, I need to learn 2000 words in English? Is it a good idea? And then I have a list. I download the PDF, I download the link, and then I keep memorizing words and words and words. Is that useful? Nope. Yes. It is not useful. Yes. Amazing. So we all agree that it's not useful. It's not a good idea. So how can I learn words? Yes. Immersion, listening, lots and lots of listening. I need you to immerse yourself in English. If you also love to read, that's a good thing. So read a lot in English. If you are a visual person like me, I love to listen and watch videos more. So try to watch videos in English, try to listen a lot in English. Different podcasts, for example, different websites. And I'm going to suggest and recommend you some different websites for the listening, but you have to listen a lot and listen in a correct way because not all the listening work. So, in English and memories, I think. Yes, amazing. Yes, Hala, that's actually true. Yes. So, with the listening, you can get new vocabulary and you can learn the collocations. You can learn how can you think in English because you immerse yourself in English. So listen, I need you minimum for all the English learner. I need you for all the English learners, and I need you at least to listen to English for 1 hour every day. 1 hour. It's very, very important. And I need you to schedule a time for you listening to English, like a specific time every day. So, for example, every day, no matter what happens, at 9 p.m., I'm going to study English. I'm going to listen to English. Amazing. Yes, guys, you can also write different websites or different resources that you guys use to listen to English. But I need to give you some tips on how can you listen in an effective way because yes. Yeah, it is amazing, Ibrahim. Yes. BBC Learning English. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, Mr. Ibrahim is giving us amazing resources. Very good. Yes. Okay. So, some tips to make your listening practice as effective as possible. Number one, and that's very, very important, I need you to listen to something appropriate to your level. So, for example, if you are A1 learner, you should listen to A1 listening. If you're A2, A2. B1, B1. So, what happens if you're a beginner in English and you listen to C1 English, very advanced English, B2 English? What's gonna happen? Are you gonna learn anything? Is it gonna be beneficial? What do you think? Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Brahim. That's amazing. For me, like moving a mountain. Hmm. You have to change that. Someone wrote that he has a problem. He cannot stand to study, even for 10 minutes. My advice is to listen to something that you love. So, for example, if you are interested in, I don't know, astronomy, for example, try to listen to content that talks about astronomy but in English. So that way it is something that you are interested in, you're passionate about, something that you love. So maybe you will not get as bored. Yes. Yes, stories definitely something that is something that you enjoy. So choose something that you enjoy, and also according to the level, guys. If you are A1 and you listen to C1 English, very advanced English, it's just gonna be a background noise. It's not gonna help you at all. So all the different listening websites and also the channels, the YouTube channels, you're going to go to the playlist. There are sections for different levels. So try to firstly choose your first or your correct level. How can you know your level? You can take a placement test anywhere online, and also here at Engli-Vision you can click on the WhatsApp and you can take the placement test so that you know your level, and then you start working on it. Yes. If it's very fast and you don't understand it, try first to listen to it at the normal speed, and then if you don't understand anything, try to slow it down. And that's why I tell you to listen to something appropriate to your level. If it's appropriate, if it's suitable for your level, you will not find that problem. You will not find it very fast or very difficult, because it's going to be appropriate for your level. So it's very important to try to search for the right level. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's actually very nice. Yes. Okay, very good. So try to actually listen to something appropriate to your level. Number two, I want you to choose short videos, especially at the beginning. Like, don't go for 1 hour listening, for example, or 2 hour listening. I want you to use a 5 minute audio, a 5 minute video, a 4 minute video, something like that. Keep it short. Why? Because I want you to listen to this short video or short audio for at least 3 times, sometimes 4 times. Yes? So why? Okay. Yeah, that's very nice, Ibrahim. Yes. Okay. So use it or listen to it for 4 times. Number one, I need you to listen to try to get the general message. That's the first listening. Number two, I need you to listen to get more details. Number three, at any website, even if you're listening at YouTube, for example, you're going to find, the CC, the subtitles. So number three, don't read the subtitles at the beginning. Keep it in the second or the third step, guys. So you're going to listen to the YouTube video and then click on subtitles. So you listen and you read what they are saying. And that's very important. Of course, in that step, you're going to find some words that you don't understand. Take these words, use the English dictionaries, write in a notebook the word with the sentence in the chunk. Don't just write the word alone. Choose or search for synonyms and antonyms and write them in the notebook so that you increase your vocabulary. We solve another problem. And number four is the speaking practice, is the shadowing. I need you to listen to a very short sentence and then pause the video, stop the video, shadow, repeat. That way, you're going to improve pronunciation, you're going to improve your fluency, you're going to be able to speak. And all the words that you've learned, they're going to stick to your mind. You will not going to forget them. So, okay. How could I use some Arabic proverbs? Arabic proverbs, we don't translate them literally, but there are equivalents. Like there are some English proverbs or English idioms, they give the same meaning, but it's not the same proverb. Okay? So you have to search for that. American accent or British accent. That's okay, whatever you like. If you want to learn the American accent, if you need the American accent, you can go for it. If you can learn the British accent, that's okay. Actually, I don't care about accents as much because it's very important for people to be able to understand you. As long as you speak English correctly, clearly, You can understand people and people can understand you back. Choose whatever accent you're comfortable with. Yes, that's amazing. Okay, that's a good news for me, Hala. So I'm a C1 English, but I'm trying, of course, to use simple words as much as I can so that everyone can understand me. But that's amazing. That's a good sign on you having great listening skills. That's very good. Okay. Yeah, cool. That's very nice. So again, let's try to sum up the solutions. How can you stop translating? Number one, listen a lot and shadow. And take your vocabulary, learn your vocabulary from those listenings or from those readings, whatever you prefer. Use English dictionaries. That's very, very important. Or even AI, ask it to give you simple meaning of the word with synonyms and antonyms and with examples also. Learn the phrases, the chunks, don't learn single words. And then every day in English, try to think in English. Yes. So thank you so much. Yes. So with that being done, actually we've come to the end of today's session. What do you guys think about the session? Was it beneficial for you? Most welcome. I really enjoyed myself with you guys. Hopefully it was beneficial. Try to actually use my tips for today's session, and I assure you it's going to be a life-changing one. And also we sent you the WhatsApp link if you have any questions about the courses that we offer at Engli-Vision. Please make sure that you actually click the link and ask. Yes. Most welcome, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I'm speechless. Thank you so much. It was such an amazing topic, such an amazing session. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. So that was all for today. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully that was a beneficial session for you. Hopefully I'm going to see you again. That was all. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Enjoy your evening. And hopefully I'm going to see you again. Bye. Yes. Bye. Most welcome. You guys are the best. Yes. Bye.